sports news now, and Ayo Blessing Okagbare has done the long jump, and she's done it again for the 200 meters.
That's right, certainly so. Of course, she did come second in the long jump, but today she actually got the bronze medal in the 200 meters. Well, of course, that put Nigeria to the podium again as the country has celebrated that feat at the World Athletics Championships in Moscow. Now, the African record holder put up a strong fight to win the bronze in that 200 meters event. She clocked 22.32 seconds, that's Blessing Okagbare, to finish behind 100 meters champion Shirley Ann Fraser-Price of Jamaica, who picked gold with a time of 22.17 seconds. Moriah Lahore of Cote d'Ivoire also posted a time of 22.32 seconds to clinch the silver medal, even though she and Okagbare crossed the finish line at the same time.
Okagbare third. It's very fast at 22.19. It's the double for the flyer from Jamaica. But maybe no more from these championships.
Well, that's a real shame for the American. All credit to Shirley Ann Fraser-Price.
Congratulations to Blessing for that feat. Meanwhile, Nigeria is on course for another medal haul as its 4x400 meters women's relay team qualified for the final of the event. Now, the quartet of Regina George, Omolara Motosho, Patience Okon, and Josephine Ehihe clocked a season's best time of 3 minutes 27.39 seconds to finish second behind Great Britain. The performance of the women quartet has raised expectations that Nigeria may just win a medal when the final takes place on Saturday.
Just behind her, the French team coming through now with a personal best, really, from Gaye when she ran the semi-final. So she's a very good 400-metre runner. And she could catch the French team for that all-important place. Well, the gap is closing. The Nigeria now is closing on the French team. A bit of a battle going on now between George from Nigeria and Gaye of France. George is coming hard at the French team. She's gone past. Well, a great run from George. She's taken them into the final. Great Britain are first, Nigeria second, France third.
We're staying on the tracks where Britain's Mo Farah outclassed the fast-paced Kenyan team tactics to become the second man to achieve the double of World and Olympics 5,000 and 10,000 meters titles at the World Championships. Farah, who won an emotional double gold at the Olympics last year, produced a courageous display to win the 10,000 meters last Saturday and needed all his wits about him in the shorter race. He emulated Kenenisa Bekele's double at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, which followed his victories in the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing. Farah clocked 13 minutes 26.98 seconds, with Ethiopia's Hagos Gebrewet taking silver in 13 minutes 27.26 seconds in a photo finish from bronze medalist Kenyan Isaiah Kirsch.
Britain is trying to dig again. He knows that Koech is there. Soy is trying to come wide on the outside. Has Farah got enough? Koech is digging in, but so too is Mo Farah. The 10,000 metre champion is going to do the double. Farah wins. A brutal sprint on the line. He held on really well.
That's it on sports news. Ijoma will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Beer with many imitators, but certainly no equal. Enjoy the power of more. Drink responsibly.
On the foreign scene now, the bloodbath in Egypt is continuing as at least 60 protesters have been killed when supporters of deposed President Mohamed Morsi clashed once again with security forces. The protests are taking place 2 days after Muslim Brotherhood camps were broken up, leaving at least 638 dead. In the wake of Wednesday's violence, police have been authorized to use live ammunition in self-defense. And on entertainment news tonight, the Copyright Society of Nigeria hosts a digital licensing summit in Lagos. Here's Victoria Ido with the details. On the entertainment news tonight, the Copyright Society of Nigeria, COSN, hosted a summit on digital licensing in Lagos recently. The purpose of the summit was to discuss the challenges posed to the industry by digital format for musical works and sound recordings. In attendance were lawyers, record label owners, recording artists, VAS companies, VAS companies, as well as other stakeholders. The forum held an extensive discussion on some of the major problems facing the industry, including contract law, offline downloads, and over-fragmentation.
If we do not do this, what is going to happen is that we are all going to end up in massive lawsuits against each other. And then one lawsuit can just bring down all the investments that we have put together.
An ace comedian, Julius Agu, revealed the lineup act for the 2013 edition of his four-city tour Crack Your Ribs comedy show. The comedian, amidst most of his tag-along guest artists, including comedian Bovi and Akporo and raving musician Casey and Meidi, revealed that the annual Crack Your Ribs show will hold in London, Manchester, Abuja and Port Harcourt this year.
The London event, we have Bovi, Funny Bone, we have Senator, Daniel the Humorous, Bororo, we're coming to music. Then there's a Congolese comedian based in the UK. He's based in London. His name is Eddie Caddy. Yeah, so he's part of it. And then for music, we have Case, who, as we know, is the wave of the moment with the Popo, and Meidi, and Harrysong.
An erstwhile question mark artist and vocal coach Harrysong has revealed that his switch from Kelvin Luciano run label to his new imprint 5-Star Music has not generated any bad blood between him and Mr. Luciano, as many had envisaged. The I'm in Love singer, who released his debut album under the question mark imprint in 2011, joined the Limpopo singer Casey in a widely publicized move to 5-Star Music recently.
I'm in love, I'm in love. Just smile and the way you call me all the time. I'm in love, I'm in love.
No tension at all. Because Kevin is not just CEO. Kevin is like a father to me. Kevin, you understand? Kevin is a big bros. And Kevin is one person that my old generation will respect till I die. Kevin found me. And Kevin is one understanding man that knows this business. He taught me, said, boy, I'm giving you my blessing. Go. And every time we communicate, we talk, I tell him, this is what's happening, this is how it's going. And 5-Star Music and question mark or friends or family, you understand? I'm the kind of person that E-Money is, and Casey and the old Skibby and the old 5-Star family. I appreciate God for the connects, you understand? So.
And on the foreign scene, multiple Grammy Awards winning singer Chris Brown has been cleared of the hit-and-run charges. The star pleaded not guilty to giving false insurance information and refusing to hand over his license after a crash in California in May this year.
If I wake and you're here still, give me a kiss. I wasn't finished dreaming.
The judge said the R&B singer and the woman whose Mercedes he hit with his Range Rover had reached an agreement over the case. The prosecution disagreed with the decision, saying Brown showed aggression after the incident.
Don't wake me, don't wake me.
The 27-year-old was still on probation at the time of the crash for assaulting then-girlfriend Rihanna in 2009. And that's all on the entertainment news. The news at 10 continues shortly.